Well, Dirk is just so good at the offensive end of the floor, Kevin. The ability to shoot over the top of people. He's added so many things to his game, too. Post-ups, getting to the rim, being aggressive, and going to the foul line. Dirk Nowitzki has first ballot Hall of Famer, no question. Most definitely, Steve. This guy has been phenomenal throughout his career, and very few situations bother him. He's clutch as a scorer. He's more clutch because he's an excellent free throw shooter, too.
Looking at Chicago, they took to win their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. It went the distance, too, as they needed overtime to win it.
I'll bet they feel it never should have even gotten as far as overtime, but they kept their cool once it did get there, and they finished it off nicely. Yeah, they got a second life when they got to OT, and they took that chance and ran with it.
Just fine on the clock. Pulls it up. And that one, no good to split him off in the night. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And Kevin, they put so much effort into the final few minutes of regulation in that game that they were pretty burned out in the overtime period. Yeah, that's an excellent call by you, Steve. I thought there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Here's Anthony, and good on the basket. Look at it. Here's Walton. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Red Hot, and he drops it in from the low post. And Red Hot's got his first basket.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit. That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, of course, last year's superb free throw shooting, above 90%. And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Now, here's Anthony. He had a 27-point outing in the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And defensively, he was all over the court, forcing turnovers, putting a ton of pressure on the ball.
And here's Pittman. That's good. Pittman's got his first 2 points of the night.
No defense. He didn't really need to do the double pump.
Back to Walton. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Pittman. He kicks to Anthony. Blocked. And here we go. The Bulls straight up with it. And the layup falls.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play. He showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Bulls have shot just one free throw, missing that one early. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Thunder. Inside. Number 8. No good. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Knox. Off on the layup.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. Defense stood tall there. 4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. They get a hand on it. Walton with the steal. Leads him in there. Here's Maravich. And the shot is good. Maravich has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, they're showing some confidence here.
Yeah, they are. A lot of confidence, guys. I mean, starting to pull away, too.
Anthony against Walton. Anthony's shot is off.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Here's Teagues. That drops.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Tom Thibodeau.
Kevin, he said he expects their interior defense to be airtight tonight. He said shot blocking is something our team can really hang its hat on. That ability to contest and deny shots inside frees us up to be more aggressive on the perimeter. So in a sense, it's really the foundation for us defensively. Guys, we'll see if they can build on that to secure the W.
Great, Doris. Thank you. It's not too uncommon to have that defensive focus being foremost in the game plan, is it?
Well, that's who they are, Kevin. That's their identity as a ball club. And so every game they start out thinking, let's shut the opponent down.
And not with just any kind of defense, guys. I mean, they want to get up into you, nose to nose, aggressive, in your face defense.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And now the Knicks on the break. Kicks it out to Nowitzki to stop the run. Here's Pittman, and the shot is good.
He has such a great feel for how a missed shot is going to come off the rim. Really plays those angles well. That's exactly why he consistently beats defenders to the ball.
Now, here is Maravich. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Nowitzki with the steal. Here's Thunder. Dishes it to Anthony. It's a nice passing by New York here.
The defense caught dozing off that time.
Those open dunks, pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is really a poor defensive effort.
The Bulls leading by 5. And the first. Timeout of the game called for Chicago. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, I think they're a little better than this ball club. And it showed last year winning the season series.
Dante Green is checked in for the Bulls. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Walton. Here's Reda, defended by Nowitzki. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got his first bucket of the night.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
Here's Anthony. Steve just mentioned how they won the season series a year ago. That was the way it went against most teams they faced.
True. They were a very hard team to get the best of, Kevin.
Here's Nowitzki. And here are the Knicks with another bucket.
See the way he attacked the smaller defender there?
That's what I call know-how. He knows how to use his size.
Maravich kicks to Green. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Thomas passes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Maravich. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Anthony. And the shot is good.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
The Bulls leading by 3. Maravich with it. Takes it up. Rejected by Nowitzki. And even 3-on-3 break. Kicks to Anthony. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Maravich. Bulls have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Thomas kicks to Maravich. Down low. And the pass to Green. There's Reda to the paint. The Knicks pull it in. Pittman's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Wow. Pretty significant laps there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones, and you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups defensively, you're in huge trouble.
The Sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action. There's Red up. The feed to Green. Nowitzki with the steal. Here we go, all alone. Here's Knox. He goes up again. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Whoops, they pick off the pass. He feeds it to Pittman. The three. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Good night. Thomas. The dish to Maravich. To end the drought. That's good. Maravich has got 6 points.
Well, he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And I'd say this about him, too. The guy defending him, you better be on your toes because he can take you off the dribble very easily and effectively.
The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively, you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to walk up and say it's not going to happen.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Well, as an 81% free throw shooting team last season, and you can't find much fault with what they were doing from the line.
And you look at what they shot from the line last season, and it's so much higher. I mean, you wouldn't think it's possible to take such a tumble in the span of just 1 year.
Now, here's Rubio. It's tipped. Lee with the steal. Jumps up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Costly mistake at the other end to set up that fast break.
That's what you want to do after a turnover. Push the ball up the floor and strike quickly.
He dishes it to Thompson. Pass to Green. He passes to Thompson. Rubio. Pass to Young. Here's Thompson. A strong effort on the rebound. Nets the second chance points. Thompson's got his first points of the night. And the Knicks with possession here. Lee kicks to Anthony. He kicks it to Nowitzki. Three-pointer. Count the bucket. Nowitzki's got 7.
You know, he's a rarity in the NBA, guys. A big man who can launch it from deep.
Young pass to Rubio. Dishes it to Thompson. Gets it to go.
That's 5 straight hoops in the paint. What a fantastic job of attacking the rim.
Well, see, they're getting the looks that they want down there, so might as well keep going right at the rim. If there's no resistance, then make them pay.
Here's Nowitzki. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, they're able to track that one down, but they've got to pick up the rebounding a little bit here.
Yep, and that's something to keep an eye on, guys. I mean, it's still early right now, and those slight disadvantages can grow if you don't make the proper adjustments.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
New York trailing. Here's Thunder. Feeds to Anthony. Over Young. Anthony's shot is off.
That's a look that he'll never pass up. The one he'll usually never miss.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. And Rubio kicks to Young. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. The 11-footer. Here's Samuels. Right through the knee for the layup. Samuels got his first points of the game.
Well, it's been back and forth. Really good battle.
Yeah, a real strong battle, guys. And it looks like it may come down to which team has the ball last as far as who wins.
Now, here is Young. He had a big outing in that Mavericks game as well. Lee with the steal. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Out that one. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
He's a major weapon, guys. It's that simple.
And Rubio kicks to Thomas. Kicks it to Thompson. Out of bounds. Bulls ball is Chicago keeps possession. And what? Oh, we can. Let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. We take a look at Young. So solid around the basket, currently third in the league. And, of course, the mayor is doing even better. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
Well, they've both had a fantastic run of late. They found a nice rhythm and flow, and the coaching staff has noticed, and the coaches have been calling plays for these guys to take advantage of their hot shooting.
Walton with the steal. And Thaddeus Young with the slam. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
What do you think, Steve?
Oh, yeah, 8 lead changes already. Yeah, that's a big number this early in the game. So we're in for a treat tonight. It's a competitive matchup.
So it's the Knicks now after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Knox. Rubio with the rebound.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the board.
Only a moderate advantage here, slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Walton dishes to Thompson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Thompson's got 6 points.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Our defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team from the free throw line last season.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Lee. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Outside Anthony. They get it. 1 second left. And no good trying to get that one. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Bulls out front. They're up by 5. And now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score. So that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Just 2.
Great field goals inside for him. The defense has to clamp down here.
Here's Thunder. Backing down. Goes straight up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Bulls leading by 5. Now here's Walton. Here's Red Hot. Just 4 to shoot. Out to Maravich. No luck.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Lee outside. Drilled from 11 feet out.
We can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like he'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. He gathers. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 6.
It's hard to set up your D when you just turned it over at the other end.
Yeah, a lot of points have been given up here, Steve, by way of turnovers. And their defense has just been short-circuited by their offense.
Maravich missing again. The Knicks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pippen kicks the lead. From past the arc. A rebound by Walton. Chicago leading. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip.
Straight field goals coming inside the paint.
Boy, they're taking it right to him, Steve. And the defense has really been way too passive for my liking.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Ball's not loose. To the middle. Shots good by Samuel. Samuel's got his second basket of the night. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Walton, the pass to Maravich. Gets the bucket.
He's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lee dishes to Anthony. Takes the lead pass. Samuel. And yes, sir, that one drops. Samuel's got 6 points.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Bulls shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. The mayor is shoved in for Anthony. Thompson kicks to Walton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Number 8, Maravich defending. And there's the pass to Pippen over Young. They get it back. The feed now to Nowitzki. Courtney Lee is on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Lee's got 8. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. To the inside. Here's Teagues. Oh, and it looks. That's going to be a goaltending. Oh, yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
You got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Yeah, fans not happy at all with that whistle.
And the fans, as you would expect, not allowing their feelings to be kept on mute, they didn't care for that one.
Thunder's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Xavier Henry, he's checked in for Chicago. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Walton. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. He feeds it to Henry. Dish now to Thompson. A solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 8. Knicks trail by 4. Tipped. The time for the ball. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
Well, we got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. First in free throw percentage, second in scoring, and they were number 2 distributing the basketball. This team always makes the extra pass and does a good job executing this offense. That leads to good shots and good scores.
And to me, the number that you look at is the free throw percentage, first in the league. And that's why they were so aggressive in attacking the rim. They spent a lot of time every game trying to attack the paint area, get themselves those easy points at the free throw line. And they were so good at it, well, why not?
Maravich, good.
Boy, he went way up top there. Some serious hang time on his way to the rim.
The Knicks have gone 7 and 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Anthony, the pass to Samuel. That's good. Samuel's got 8 here in the quarter. And Chicago has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 4.
They're really making a point of taking it inside and scoring from close range.
Well, you have to give some of the credit, or actually the blame, I should say, to the defense. They are not doing anything in the paint area.
Second chance shot. Chicago grabs the miss. And here we go to Maravich. He dishes it to Henry. Another steal. Passes it to Lee. There's the 3. Cannot hit. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. That's to Young. He kicks it to Henry. Outside Thomas. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Maravich, good.
They don't seem to have many answers for him in this game. He's doing a terrific job out there. Outstanding work.
Inside, here's Knox. That's good. Thunder's got 6. The Bulls leading by 4. Back to Young. He passes it to Thompson. This is to Henry. Outside, Maravich. With the lead pass. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got his second bucket of the.
He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive. He's pretty fun to watch, Kevin, because of his ability to adjust his shot in midair. Just seems like he can hang there longer than the defender can, and that allows him the time to get that shot off.
He's also quite adept at breaking down the defender one-on-one, guys. I like that about his game.
And here's Maravich. 13 points in the game. That's good. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
Well, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
Well, he stepped up this quarter, providing a hot hand to help carry them offensively.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is you got to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. A timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Feeds it to Anthony. Lee outside. Here's Thunder. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Thunder's got 6 in this quarter.
Boy, they've been getting a lot of their points on those mid-range jumpers.
Yeah, that's a shot that can come and go. Not an easy shot, but they're doing a nice job knocking them down.
Thomas dishes to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. Here's Red Hot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Red Hot's got his second bucket of the night. And he's just had one attempt at the line early.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trailed by 11. Kicks it to Anthony. It's hauled in by Thomas. Here comes Ricky Rubio. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. The pass to Thomas. There's Red Hot. Gathers. Misses the lane. The Knicks shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's the feed to Nowitzki. Open look. And he connects with the jumper. Nowitzki's got 9. The Bulls leading by 9. Number 21. Shot denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here now is the 2K leaderboard over the past month. These teams have tortured opponents defensively. Second, the Knicks. The Bulls third.
Both clubs, guys, really playing a suffocating brand of defense, sticking to opposing ball handlers and really taking it away. I mean, the steals numbers are really impressive.
Off the inbound pass, and it's good on the layup. 11 points in the game.
You know, you look at how this has played out so far, and they've really had a big advantage inside.
Now they're getting higher percentage shots in the lane, and they're getting a bounce here or there, but I think they're playing pretty well down there.
And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Samuel. And 11 points for Nowitzki.
Now they may have to climb on his back to get back into this game.
There's Red Hot. Hook loose. Lee with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Pittman. Gets it to go. Pittman's got 10.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Knicks trailed by 9. Outside Anthony. Nowitzki inside. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Both teams will make substitutions. .157 left to play here in the half. There's Red Hot. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. He feeds it to Rubio. Pocket 6. Goes up. Nice D from Nowitzki. The Knicks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Nowitzki left side. Over Walton. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Coming up big now. He's made every shot he's taken this quarter.
There's Red Hot. A jump hook. And the shot is good. Red Hot's got 4 points now in the quarter. Knicks trailed by 7. Walton with the steal. Gives him the lead pass. And Rubio kicks to Walton. The dish to Green. Down low. Red Hot. And he makes good on the layup. Red Hot's got 8.
Seems to be getting better as this game goes on.
New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Number 8, covered by Rubio. Nowitzki a screen. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. He's got 17.
You gotta love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
Rubio, the pass to Walton. Green takes it right up. And that one's good. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Good job here in the second. I mean, they're pounding it inside, getting it to the hoop, going strong to the rim. I mean, that's some power basketball at its best.
Thunder's checked in for Samuels. Free throw drops for Green. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. He dishes it to Pittman. Here's Thunder. Some nice passing by New York here. Passes it to Lee. Chicago grabs the miss. Walton inside. Hits it.
Ooh-wee, Kevin. That was a big shot to extend their lead and send them into halftime with momentum.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Bulls lead by 12. Folks, stick around here at halftime for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Now let's go straight to the Monday night halftime report. The Bucks playing at Brackley Center as they go up against the Thunder. 7 p.m. Eastern tip time is set. And another game that's coming up, the Miami Heat will go up against the Hawks out in Atlanta. Nothing like a divisional matchup. Tip 7 o'clock Eastern. And one game also on the docket over at American Airlines Center. The Mavericks will face off against the Cavaliers. There's going to be some excitement in the arena for that one. It's going to be a tip-off at 7 Eastern, 10 Pacific. And we'll be heading back to the court for the rest.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there was a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Pete Maravich having a dominant impact in this one.
Yeah, so far in this one, he's played a different role than normal, but he's done a nice job as this team's playmaker here today.
And all of it's worked for the most part. I mean, he might not be known as a dime dropper, but after this game, he will be.
Thunder is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's the mayor. Then it's Anthony. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Woodson. Here's Knox. Sinks it down.
That's what he's all about. That's who he is, retrieving those misses and exploding right back to the bucket.
Prime example of it right there. No question. Good point, Clark.
Yeah, great rebounder and a great finisher. So that's a difficult combination to deal with for the defense.
Young outside. He gets it to Green. Pass to Thompson. He passes to Young. The layup missed. Knicks trail by 12. Number 8. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
Boy, just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
And that one misses.
I don't like his body language, guys, right now. He looks like he's completely out of rhythm.
Gets the bucket. Maravich has got 17.
And guys, 10 of their last 12 points coming in the paint.
Yeah, I like their aggressiveness on offense, but the question is, where's the defense? They've got to put up some resistance here.
Looking to end his cold spell. A shot by Anthony, no good.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
And that one's good. And that's 19 points for Nowitzki.
Got such a good feel for the shot.
Leading by 10. Maravich left side. Thompson. Feeds it to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Straight up. Thomas no luck. Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Knox. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Thomas dishes to Maravich. Kicks to Green. Outside Thomas. The pass to Green. It's Maravich on the wing. For the feed to Thompson. Back to Maravich. With 1 on the clock. He feeds it to Green. Outside Thomas. The dish to Maravich. Makes the lead pass. Thompson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got 6 assists now in the game. Knicks trail by 12. He'd better get a move on. New York calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Pete Maravich.
He's in one heck of a groove with the Storm. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow it down.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pittman kicks to Pittman. Here's Thunder. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Pittman. There's the triple. And that is good. Pittman's got 13 points.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
Back to Walton. Here's Flynn. The Knicks pull it in. Pittman's got his 7th rebound. Knocks it loose. Here's Thunder. Nowitzki left side. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Here's Pittman. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 9. Back to Walton. Passes it to Rubio. Bulls moving the ball around. Gets it to go. Red Hawks got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, you want to keep the ball as far away from the hoop as possible.
Yeah, because he's too good inside, Steve. I mean, he'll make you pay every time in there.
He kicks to Pittman. Lots of room. Shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Led by as many as 14 points. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The one-handed. Very nice.
A nice strong finish there.
Punched it home.
From downtown, Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Walton the pass to Rubio. To the paint. And now the Knicks on the break. Anthony. And that one's good. Anthony's got 8 points.
Doing their offense by forcing turnovers. That's what's taking place right now, guys.
Well, where would they be without all these extra possessions, guys?
To the middle. Here's Teagues. And he finishes nicely on the way. Eight points for him.
Boy, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
Dishes it to Pittman. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thunder. Near space. And here are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, that's his shot. He is really proficient from that mid-range.
To the paint. Here's Teagues. And that one's good.
Now, the offensive efficiency has been really important. I think that's been the difference.
Well, you know, I think it's pretty simplistic, but it does oftentimes come down to this, making shots. And that's what they've done.
Here's Knox. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Reda. That's the Walton. 6 to shoot. Up top, Rubio. Takes the 3. Shot is blocked. So they recover it. Gets it to go. 12 points for him.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
They're running out of time. Feeds to Anthony. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Bulls have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Walton dishes to Rubio. Gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Mentioned his free throw shooting from last season, an outstanding 88%.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
That free throw good from Rubio. Here's Anthony. 10 points for him. He passes to Samuels. Kicks it to Pittman. Over Young. Offensive rebound. Carries it down low. Thunder's got 8 here in the fourth. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Green. Leads him in there. Thomas kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. Thomas passes to Rubio. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
What a play. The boot plus the horn. Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
Bulls have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Free throw good from Rubio. Knicks trailed by 11. Anthony with it. Stole it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 1, the Bulls. Second, the Knicks.
Well, 2 of the top scoring teams in the league, Kevin. Their numbers speak for themselves. High octane, well fueled, efficient offensive team, and entertaining to boot. They're a lot of fun to watch when they're on the court.
Maravich, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Knox. Here's the pass to Samuel. Finds it up and throws it down.
No time wasted getting back off the ground when he got his hands on the ball. I like that quickness of jump.
And that's the idea, right? And I'll take it back up strong.
Yeah, of course. I mean, no reason to hold on to it any longer than you have to.
Here's Green, and there's the feet to Maravich. Down low. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Young dishes to Green. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. First in scoring, first in assists, and they were also number 1 in steal. This is a very aggressive defensive team. They take chances, they gamble, but because they're on the same page, they're able to come up with steals more times than not.
Well, when you get down to it, I mean, the identity of this club is that they score the ball. Number 1 in the league, they have so many ways to hurt you, and that seems to inspire them with confidence every single game.
Right side, Lee over Young. Here's Samuels. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That team is a little road-weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home.
You know, the fans out in Phoenix really hoping for a win in that one.
And the first one comes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for New York. Anthony comes in for the Mayor. Chicago also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Red Hot. Ricky Rubio comes in for Maravich. And Walton subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. That one falls, so it's both of them. ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And mistakes, a continuing problem for them this quarter.
Yeah, they're disjointed on offense, Steve. They're giving back some of this lead because of it.
From the inbound, that is Young grabs the miss. Young's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
It's a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
The Knicks making a switch here. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Thunder. Puts the lead pass in front of him. On the basket by Pippen. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbound that time. Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. It's off to Boston format for this game as they take on the Celtics. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. He feeds it to Anthony. Chicago grabs the miss. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Running out of time.
Well, as the mistakes pile up, this lead is in jeopardy, no question.
Yeah, that's been their albatross. I mean, the mistakes, the miscues, the turnovers resulted in 10 points the other way. I mean, you can't expect to win giving up that kind of advantage.
To the inside. Here's Knox. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Thunder's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's really shouldering the load for his team right now. That's what leadership is about. He's looking to help his team cut into this deficit. You know, they're lucky to be leading here as much as we've seen rather loose control of the basketball, Kevin.
And fellas, that's something they have to address. I mean, double-digit turnovers in just the first half, that's unacceptable.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Back to Anthony. Good on the shot.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, taking it right at him. This is a great effort we're seeing.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Those turnovers starting to pile up for him in this quarter. I mean, he's got to focus a little better and take care of the ball. Squeeze that on.
And so it's New York with it. It's a 1-point game. Here's Thunder. Here's the dish to Pippen. He dishes it to Samuels. Rubio against Anthony. For the lead. And the layup is good. Anthony's got 8 here in the quarter. And Clark, a great game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
It's 2 teams, guys, that are so evenly matched to me. I think this will go right down to the wire.
That's the 2 from Lee. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Walton. That one goes. Cover.
Got big time here in the second half.
Well, you can feel the desire for both teams. That's taking it strong right there.
Yeah, finishing in style.
You can feel a sense of anticipation when he heads for the hoop because that's what he can do.
And that last replay courtesy of Sprite. Pippen kicks to Anthony. Over Walton. Anthony's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 3. Walton with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Passes to Green. Got it. Good job in the low post. He has 5.
Got to be very careful with this team. They can be really strong inside if they get good position.
Well, you give up that kind of deep position, Steve, you're done. It's over.
Anthony kicks to Lee. Here's a good screen. Here's Thunder. With one on the clock. No good on that last second attempt there. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. It's the Bulls up by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Trail by 5. And that's a foul called on Xavier Henry. That is his first foul of the game. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Maravich is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then there's Tristan Thompson. That's Xavier Henry.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
They're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intensity.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Tristan Thompson in this one, 10 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
Yeah, you're right, Bart. He's done some really nice work inside.
He's off on the court. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Knicks. That's off as well, so he misses both. Knicks trail by 3. Kobe Lee is on the way. Pulls up from the corner. He squares up and sinks it.
Really, guys, for me, I love that stroke he has from long range. A terrific three-point shooter. Your team needs a guy like that who can extend the defense and really allow for the floor spacing that you need to make cuts to the basket.
And offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners. Always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him.
The Knicks making a switch here. Samuels checked in. And another shot. And it's 2 points on the layup. Samuels got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I like that sandpaper type grit going after those loose rebounds on the offensive end. That's class hitting, folks.
They have a good amount of second chance points to show for it, guys. Always a nice bonus.
Here's Teagues. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
That bucket in no time at all. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Out to Maravich. He kicks it to Thomas. Dishes it to Thompson. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one.
And the shootout continues.
Trading buckets both ways. I mean, offense definitely the focal point for these teams.
Maravich. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Maravich has got 19 points. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Lee gets the bucket. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Thomas passes to Maravich. Here's Teagues. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at the Nowitzki outside. Past the lead. It's tipped and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. For the Knicks, Thunder comes in for Samardo Sanders, and Anthony subbed in for the name. Time called here, the Bulls decide to talk.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Bulls making a switch here. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. His message: don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Another bucket off the turnover. They actually are really beating themselves out there.
Yeah, they're making things difficult on themselves with all the mistakes they're making. Too many turnovers.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Feeds it to Young. Gets it to go.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in. That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
The Knicks making a switch here. Wiggins checked in. And that one falls for Young. Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Anthony, and a foul, calling the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. The first free throw is good.
Outstanding foul shooting in this game. And that confidence can be infectious. They're taking care of business on the charity stripe.
And Anthony drops the ball.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league. And this game, no different. He's making each trip to the line count.
Thomas dishes to Maravich. Out from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Both teams showing a lot of hustle.
Giving up a lot of energy and putting together a pretty good show.
Bulls have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Shots good. And in the fourth quarter, terrific shooting. Takes it to Pittman. Over Young. Good defensive work there by Young.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps. And they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Now Lee. Outside Anthony. Pittman. Here's Thunder. Pocket 6. On the pass to Nowitzki. Out to Anthony. Over Thomas. Anthony's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at them. And this is where you just start picking apart the defense. And now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
And that one falls for Young. The Knicks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Anthony kicks to Nowitzki. Shot to stop the run, and the jumper falls for him. Nowitzki's got 23 points.
Tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Thomas again. Now, here's Thomas. Defense is right there, and the basket good. 17 points here for Thaddeus Young. Here is Pittman. Great game for him. Just one more rebound, he'll have the double-double.
Well, he's been causing a lot of trouble down low.
Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Now the feed to Thomas from outside the arc, and that one's good. And it's a 10-point Wolves lead.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to.
Nowitzki inside. And away we go. Young's got the fast break chance with the lead pass. And on. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Red Hot's been doing. He has 12 points, and his defensive work has been solid. 2 steals for him in the game.
Yeah, he's made things hard on them with his defense, both on and off the ball.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. He hits both from the strike. Here is Pippen. Off the run. Chicago grabs the miss.
They have a nice lead here, and they've really controlled the glass for the majority of the game. Kudos to them for their strong effort on the backboard.
Yeah, and they're sending a message too, Clark. They're really coming out and playing a very physical game here.
No good from Lee. The Bulls leading by 12. Hits defended by Nowitzki. Here's Redhawk. Nice concentration here at the double clutch layup.
What athleticism. That was acrobatic.
Here's Anthony. Connects on the foul line jumper. Anthony's got 12 points here in the second half. Now it's Walton. Inside. Got a piece of it. Lee with the steal. Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, the one-hand jam.
2 hands for safety, 1 hand if you want major elevation.
That's right. That's right.
You know you can get up higher with 1 hand. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
It really is true. I mean, you can extend better with 1.
Well, whatever he did, whatever it was, it definitely worked. But
And that replay is sponsored by Stripe, giving us a great look at that one.
So now it's twice we've seen the offense collapse. That's back-to-back empty trips because of turnover.
yeah, that's going to be a problem because now all of a sudden you start turning the ball over, you lose all offensive rhythm and flow.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Chicago. Nowitzki, shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They've got to push it.
He's got to tighten up this game, guys. That's 5 turnovers for him.
Knicks trail by 10. Number 8, Maravich defending. Here's Pittman. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Well, Well, they say control the glass, control the game. They're definitely controlling the glass.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's been the case here tonight. Big lead they're enjoying on the glass.
The Knicks shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. New York moving the ball around. The try by Nowitzki. Good on the shot, and that changed the win to single digits. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Well, he's forcing the issue out there, guys. No question. He's really struggling trying to take care of the ball.
Anthony against Walton. And here is Anthony over Thompson. Nowitzki, no good. He needs to hustle.
The water's been choppy for him since halftime from a turnover standpoint. He had just one in the first half, but that number has skyrocketed since.
Knicks trailed by 8. Here is Pittman. Number 8. He should again. And there's the rejection. And they're able to recover. What's the lead pass in front of him? Here's Nowitzki. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So we'll head to the free throw line. The first one falls. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for New York. And Nowitzki has both of them.
I'm always impressed by big men who shoot free throws as well as he does. For some reason, they're a rarity.
Turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Outside Anthony. Here's Thunder. Back to Anthony. Over Maravich. And the Knicks miss again.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They completely dominated the boards here.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
And the Knicks making a change here. Walton with the steal. The shot on the low post is good. And the Bulls lead by 8.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that.
Here's Thunder. Down low. Pittman. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 1:39 left in the fourth. Maravich, the best protector. He beats it to Green. Out to Maravich. To the inside. Out of bounds as the Knicks getting possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Outside Anthony. Nowitzki inside. Good. Nowitzki's got 12 points in just the second half.
Tell you what, he's been zeroed in on the hoop all quarter long, making big shots.
Right side Maravich. Green dishes the water. Up and in on the way up. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists.
That's going to be tough here, Clark. You know, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they need some big plays to steal this one.
17-foot shot on the way. And now they trail by just 4.
He's just been dominant, trying to dig his team out of the hole.
I'm called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 4. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and the Bulls making a change here. To the very important possession.
Yeah, zero tolerance for mistakes here.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's in! And now they trail by just 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Here's Maravich. There's the bucket good.
Looking to close this game out strong here.
Yeah, this one will be put away if they can get just a few more buckets and put it on ice.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. Chicago grabs the miss, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, next ball as New York keeps possession. Gives him the lead pass. Here's Lee. That is good.
Great execution coming off that inbound play.
Here's Maravich off the mark. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Now it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Pete Maravich.